NFL, that option to throw the football, ball comes about organically.
Your phone is right there. It's on the charger. You can get it. It's on the charger.
Triple option, you've actually called that play.
Yeah, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. They'll run it here with Logan. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of
Who is that?
And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Eason. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good block. A double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys will take him
Dumbass
to
pass.
the 25-yard line. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen.
Dumbass
when it
pass.
happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a
Yeah, Derrick Henry? Oh, has to be. Okay.
35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Oh, boy.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Charlie Werner, the tight end, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Now Darnold rolling to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
On first down, it's Logan. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
This is Logan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Package came.
They'll run on first down. Logan
You heard?
into the secondary again.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
They ain't even ring it back. I just heard the John pull up. I heard a little boom outside.
And the Jags have taken the early lead.
It was the last minute shoppers in there.
Some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes
That's the one you get. Pull that. You know what I'm saying? I got my certification. Ooh. Right.
He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And the final number
that is
pretty impressive, courtesy of Next Gen Stats. 21.4 miles per hour. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
Oh, bull crap. Hi.
And he takes it down
Oh,
deep into enemy
they good money.
The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And what I really enjoyed about that run and what made it so impressive to me was how he improvised along the way. Sometimes on a big play, you just get the football and you take off in a straight line and go. But this time, how about the artistry of that play? That looked a little bit like a Picasso to me.
Yeah, he covered a lot of ground on that one. As
ain't doing that no more.
Total there on Next Gen Stats. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. J.J. Nelson now to return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. 22-yard line. Good job, good job. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Logan. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. That's good for a Jaguars. Play action. It's Eason. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action with Eason. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
third down. Logan. And boy, he is very
I
close
get
to
it.
a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on fourth down. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll run on first down. Cottrell, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Second and 10. From the gun is Eason.
Oh my God, that was so corny. It made me. That was crazy.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful.
That was crazy.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to
Yes, you are.
4.
That's a really nice job by them picking
Oh,
up the
boy.
blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit
Letting this boy get away with murder.
and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork.
Oh,
And
that's
add on a
dope.
little bit of power.
That last
You find a
interception
way to
was a
pick up
fluke.
first
That
downs.
is crazy.
On 1st and 10, Darnold steps away to his left. Now Darnold, he lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you
The
go
battle of
from
the
a
bum teams.
to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a first down.
Let's go, DJ.
1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. That's out to the left, flat and complete.
Oh, that was a touchdown.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run,
That was a touchdown.
you find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And it's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the Jets' 11-yard line.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now again, right side, Cottrell. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Oh, man.
Here's Eason off the play fake. This will be caught at about the 6.
Oh, you just got it?
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
And goal at the 5-yard line.
Hi, guys. I'm going to holler at Meatball, see if we can get some food stand.
Here's 2nd and goal. On the carry, it's Logan. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. T.J. Logan with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already.
Oh, Cherry, that's his pizza. He didn't get finished. I had gave him, that'd have been 5 pieces of pizza he would have ate. I gave him, he ate 4 pieces.
19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Let's go!
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Yeah?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Airing one out for Crowder. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And when you've already thrown 2 interceptions, you got to take extra special care of the football, because that one could very easily have been a 3rd.
Yeah, off balance, pressure coming. Probably just has to stick that one in his pocket, right?
He does. I just think that when he's in a rut like this, I think this happens to a lot of quarterbacks, they try and overcome it by making big-time throws. Throws they know they shouldn't make, but they're hoping to complete them rather than having the confidence that they actually will.
That ass dog dunk though.
Intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
after the interception. Here's Darnold. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Darnold from the gun. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here comes Nelson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Keep winning this game. No way.
This one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
Yes.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, okay.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard.
Who is this guy? Hasty.
Defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like
Crowder, though. Crowder ain't even really that fast.
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
New York.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings us 2nd and 7.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Yo, they is making me everything wrong. Oh boy.
There and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Yo, they giving this boy all types of stuff.
And all the way in. Touchdown.
No way.
Jermichael Hasty.
Who is Hasty?
Down the afternoon, and the Jets are going to take the lead.
Hasty balling.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Jets 21, Jaguars 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right
Oh
now,
my God.
starting to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Dumb stuff.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a give right side. Logan. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he'll give it here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off play action. Eason.
Wow.
He was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Crazy.
Well, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Off the play fake. Eason.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical.
That's crazy.
This defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Eason to throw.
Oh my God, why he threw it like that? No! That's just crazy. They looking out for this boy, man. God dang, that's crazy. Boy, they helping you out, bro. God, it's crazy.
And what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield.
That was crazy. They threw it right to him.
For this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again.
Wow, they push him to the 1 though. That's crazy.
He'll get a yard down to about the 1.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against
They
him.
helping this boy out something crazy.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
Good stop, man. That's crazy though.
What you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge, and if they don't get blown off the line,
he got the momentum. Crazy.
They were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Nelson.
Nice field position.
Oh, good return.
Oh, come on.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Cash, man.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 24-yard line.
Now a give right side. Logan. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A quick toss outright. Brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. You are watching the NFL. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Jaguars are back within a score. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
The return man, Ty Johnson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a handoff looking right. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold.
Ooh, that was the INT. That's pick 6. That was a pick 6.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Good punt.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Eason. Forced out to his left. And Daniels has it left side. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Logan. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Good work by Eason that time, and it'll be a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
They'll roll him out right. It's caught right side by Daniels. And they get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
30-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Logan. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. T.J. Logan. saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. And this one through the uprights and good.
The score, Jaguars 28, Jets 24. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Now here's Johnson. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. Looking for his running.
How the heck did you open up there?
And he'll be out right at the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Darnold on first down. Dancing to his left, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Caleb Chason able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Try after the first down sack.
Shoot.
He'll air this one out for Mims.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Not Ward.
New York.
Burnt by Mims.
79 yards. And the Jets have once again taken the lead.
The extra point.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was.
And
if you're going to
pass
win
up
on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Nelson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this certainly a key moment in this game. Trailing by 3, fourth quarter with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. They run again with Logan. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, it's Logan. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give, right side. Logan. Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run on first down. It's Logan. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 2nd down, it's Logan, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
He will push his way down to about the 14. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And a give this time to the tailback. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for, and he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
Returning it, Johnson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One last throw down for Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous